Okay, so today we're talking about
marrying young.
Yay! So we're going to be answering a couple
What
of
if I
questions.
didn't know that? Well, you just put me on the spot like that.
No, you're very,
formal.
No, I knew you would know the answer because, I've given you the expo. Okay. So we're going to be answering a couple of questions about marrying young. Is your network working? Mine isn't, so that we can also take more questions from the guys who are online.
Okay, got you.
All right. So welcome everybody. Let me take your phone. Ooh, this girl's fine. Oh. All right, welcome everyone. So I have in this box a couple of questions I want my husband to answer. Pick one.
You want to put me on the spot, so
yeah, read it.
How long have you been married? Let me see, 7 years.
Yeah, so we've been married 7 years. How does it feel to have been married 7 years?
Man, I don't know how it feels. If sometimes it feels short, sometimes it feels long. But I think what really matters is that God has helped us to be very purposeful about this. And it's been really fun, so I really like doing life with you. Sometimes when you're preaching good, I'm just like, wow, so this beautiful woman is in my bed. Like,
oh my goodness.
You guys, your PL is you understand? So
your what?
You want me to be more? Do you want me to talk?
I'm not understanding this video today.
It's Valentine's Day,
so me preaching good is like your fetish or what?
I honestly. You see, when I talked about it on Twitter the other time, there was a little backlash. And it got to Insta blog and all the blogs.
Okay, so when you said my wife looks very sexy when she prays.
Yes.
I get it, Sha. I think for me.
So as you were preaching, 2 weeks ago, watching the video.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
When he bent down like this, he sees you. He's fine girl.
It was like, drop it down.
Sees you.
It was like that, drop it down.
Yeah, he would be more dramatic about it.
I get Sha, because I think sometimes when I see you preaching, I'm like, especially when you wear white shirts.
You and Liz white shirt.
White shirt and wait,
and it's not usually with my sleeves folded.
Yeah, that. And then maybe when you've not worn your suits. Or your sorry, this is not the I don't know what are we talking about in this video. Please, next question.
Yeah, in 7 years, it's something that she does. She will wait for me to dress up. When I'm all dressed, she will then come and give me a tight hug.
When you're wearing your white shirt before you wear your jacket, that's my fetish.
Tight hug to squeeze the
then
shirt.
Sometimes when you've been laying hands on people and you're sweating, you now remove the what are we talking about? What's the title of this video again, please? You now remove the jacket and I'm like, this pastor is hot. Jesus. Next question.
All kinds of hot, yeah, because I'm sweating.
Yeah. But I mean,
then
like
full of the spirit.
Yeah, then
the other one too.
All right. How would you advise someone who has the desire to get married early but hasn't found the right person yet? I think we should. Okay. How would you advise someone who was?
Am I answering all the questions?
No, we're answering them together now.
Okay, so how would you advise someone?
Wow. So I know that for us, we wanted to get married early, and I think it was something that we both desired for each other. You're sweating.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we get him handkerchief or do we do breaking transmission? Are you good? All right. Would you like some water?
Just put on the other AC and.
Okay. All right. No problem. So first of all, I would say it's a good desire that you have to get married early, to get married young, and we are going to be talking about it today. But I think that beyond getting married early or young, it's important to marry well. Mm-hmm. I think that that's one of the most important things. So I would say it's not too late. Say don't catch late comers, and don't worry, God's got you. But it's more important to marry early. It's more important to marry well than to marry early. Over to you.
Well, just go over the question again.
How would you advise somebody who's like, okay, we got married really young, so that's what we're talking about today. How would you advise somebody who desires to get married young but still hasn't found the right person yet and time is ticking?
Well, I think that marriage is beyond desire. Marriage is like a project. And not like a project. Marriage is a project, and there are a lot of pieces involved when it comes to having a good marriage. So it's more than desire. It starts with desire, but definitely it's more than desire, because to be married, it means that you must be emotionally, financially, physically mature. So of course it takes a lot. So for many people, it's that financial part, and then some other factors. But if you really want to marry early, you have to know what it takes and plan for it, and then for God's sake, find the right person. When people say, why did we get married so young, I'm just like,
I think
why not?
We haven't paid the question of how old were we when we get married. So let me just ask it. How old were we when we got married?
You argued the last time, we were asking an interview. So just tell me. We got married in November. My birthday was December.
Yes.
But I think somehow you just like to imagine I was older. So
we got married. So let me understand. If you were born in 1989 and you are counting the date in 2014 November,
there's a reason why.
How old are you?
We have birthdays. Iren. I can't believe that so many
How
years
can you be
after.
claiming 24?
From that Lola D
24
video.
It's been 5 years and you still no agreed. How can you be claiming 24 years of age when it's 1 month to your birthday?
Because it's not my birthday yet. It wasn't my birthday yet.
So
I
how
was
old?
close.
So how old were you when we got married?
You've already answered. So it's your channel. So
25 years old though. 25 years. Because you are 18 months older than me. And me, I was 23. And you were 25.
I'm just 18 months older than you. Are you sure?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Just like you like to...
Raise shoulder. Okay. No
you like to form 80s baby.
No, I'm an 80s, but what do you mean?
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I don't want to call you a year. Anyway, you've already said how old you are, so people can do the math.
We got married in 2014.
Okay.
Abi? Yeah, and I was 23. Anyway, so that's your advice for people who want to get married early.
Okay, I guess that's the thing for you. You don't want it to be like you were 23, I was 24.
Is it now you're understanding?
Yeah, I finally get it. Okay, let me help you. I was 25.
It was 20. Thank you. Finally, please, you heard it here first.
I'm a man of God. That feels like a lie, but
you went. Let me ask people online. If somebody should get married,
exactly.
people that are online. If somebody's birthday is in December,
help us.
And this is November, and their birthday is in 1 month, and they were born in 1989.
See your fans. PL is cute. Now only PL you see here. Don't worry.
No, it's ladies. They don't want to fight. If they say you are cute, it's
be summer. No, I'm not cute.
You're handsome.
Exactly.
Handsome man. All right, let me find another question.
So
don't worry. Please, who is judging the matter? Now that you know the
someone said at 25, we're still writing pursue. Okay, 24. These
people are from your channel. They're not from this channel. They are guests from your channel.
24. Good Christians.
Please, next question. That one was not even a real question.
Of course. Someone still said 25, man.
Yes,
fans.
now.
But 24.
These people are from Emmanuel Iren Live. When we please subscribe to my husband's channel. I know you're already coming from there, but still subscribe. Next question. That one is done. No among. What are the advantages of getting married early? I remember when we first had the conversation. I don't even know if you remember. We're not yet planning to date then. I think you were about 18. And you told me, I want to marry very young. Can you remember? That conversation we had from Sports Complex to Mary Hall, the first time we really talked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you said you wanted to get married really young.
Okay.
So I know that it was...
I think you already had a crush on me then.
Okay, I had a crush on you,
No. I just wanted to put you on the spot, but...
I had a crush on you,
I had my eyes on you too, though. Yeah. But anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, but these are dating until after 4 years, Sha.
Yeah.
I had my eyes on you.
No. But you agree that we dated at the right time.
I shall marry you last. What are the advantages of marrying early? Why did you always want to marry early?
I'm still coming back to that question because I really see the hand of God. When it comes to when we started dating. It might have been too distracting if we started dating in school.
Yeah.
So just 1 month.
You have to keep telling yourself that you did ask me out early. But it's okay. It's okay. We are here now. Here is holy.
Oh my God. All right, go ahead. So what's your question?
Advantages of getting married early.
I don't think there are... Anyway, Generally, of course. Don't worry.
Should I have made this video PG-13? Yeah, 18 and above, or married and above?
I think by my laughing, you already know what I was going to say. But on a more serious note, I won't say there are. I won't like to put anybody under such pressure to say you have to. I think the most important thing is if you found the right person. For God's sake, if you are 30 and you've not found the right person, by all means, wait. And if you are 22, you found the right person and you have all it takes to settle, please settle. And God was so kind, to help me find the right person. There aren't so many, people who fit, what I wanted. There are a lot of great ladies out there, don't get me wrong, but for the peculiarity of my assignment, I had a very specific spec. so and God was really kind. I saw it as a graciousness of God, not just to me but to my assignment, and so when you find the right person, the advantages would be that, of course, the companionship starts earlier, the sex comes earlier, I'm going to say that with a serious born again face, or you begin to know each other. Let me use KJV language.
It means that the conji ends earlier.
Actually, I won't say it ends, but of course,
as in is sorted, begins to be sorted earlier.
Yes, exactly.
Right,
So
it's a straight face for me.
born again face, and then of course, when you have an assignment like mine, of course, you begin to be partners of purpose. I think I put that in the card I gave you for Valentine's. The fact that it's been quite a journey, doing this with you and all of that, and so for that, I think it was a pleasure that we started early.
And you're something you said during boot camp about
and
Kairos.
Kids early.
Yes,
I love kids. So.
There was something you said in boot camp about Kairos, about how what would it have been like if you were still single now. So I think understanding the peculiarity of your assignments early enough also really helps you.
Yes.
And then building a future before you've quote and unquote arrived.
Just to to comment on that, I feel like if you're a man of God and you believe that God has given you a message for the world, it would do you mighty good to settle down on time.
And then many times the relationships that you build in your process are more trustworthy in a sense than the relationships that you build when you've at least reached a certain level of success. So I think that's very important, because many times there are guys who are like, I just want to make all the money in the world before I start looking for babe. And many times in that kind of situation, it becomes very difficult to sieve the motives and to find the right person. Because you're at a stage where everybody now sees you as someone that's worth investing their life in. So
yeah, I think you're very right. Because the house I married this lady into
was a beautiful 2-bedroom.
A beautiful matchbox.
We loved it.
It was amazing. And like my first week in that house, I was just like, God, you love me too much. Like, see my house.
Well, he called me, say, I can't believe we have this beautiful home. Oh my goodness.
I think, and I think that's another thing we'll discuss either now or later. Contentment. The Bible says godliness with contentment is a great gain. And I remember something you told me. We just got like a very expensive gift, and you looked at me and you said, I don't know if you remember that night, you said, we're about to sleep in bed, and you were like, I didn't choose you because I knew things were going to be this comfortable.
Okay.
But the fact that God did this for us is just wonderful.
I think it was when we got that car that replaced the Sienna.
No. I mean, something more recent.
More recent.
Yeah, just last year. So well, it's been wonderful. Just the fact that I look at you and I have zero doubts, what your motives are, even though you are really.
I go stitch up your money.
I know exactly. I was about to say that, but at least I know that your heart is right.
This video, Seth. I hope you guys are learning something. Please, I told them I'm going to open a handle at that pampered wife. If you have more questions, please, you can share them in the comments. Here's another question. Oh, okay. This one, I don't want to ask a question because I think you've kind of answered it already.
Okay.
What were the challenges we faced as a young couple? First of all, before we got married and after we got married, what were the challenges we faced? I'm going to pitch in.
So I'll talk about after we got married. I think that there are just many pros and cons to getting married early. So I didn't really understand this, but in retrospect, I understand. There was one quarrel we had, and when your mom chimed in, she was like, it's because you guys are young. Like, she said, you have this quarrel because you guys are young, and I think I'm going to be more intentional about praying for you guys and counseling you guys, because I just allow you guys because you are mature in many other aspects, and I forget that when it all comes down to it.
She said that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember.
No, because she said it to me.
To you, okay.
So I was like, what's she talking about? But now, when I look back, and that very argument, and the way I reacted, the way you reacted, apart from the fact that we are wiser now, I just think that there is something that experience and maturity does, especially when you're in your formative years. You are still finding yourself and all of that. So I'm a lot more comfortable in my own skin, and so are you. So I just feel like there are some things that and I got matured, very, very early. But there are still some things I had to learn. So I just feel like, at least that's what comes to mind now.
So you say you got mature early. I agree. Well, I guess there are some areas where sorry, I need water.
Did you get mature early?
I don't want to say anything on the grounds that it might be used against me.
No, I mean, as a free word, you can as well just.
Well, but I totally get you, because I think that we did have a lot of growing to do, and many of those arguments in the earlier years were things that probably if we were older, we would have maybe handled better. Maybe not. Maybe we needed to be married to go through that process of really growing in that particular area. So I think those were some of the challenges. There were also a couple of financial challenges, quotes and unquotes.
Oh my God.
But I think it also came with like being responsible. We've always really been a responsible guy. So for example, when we realized we were pregnant with our first daughter, Edima, as soon as we realized we were pregnant, we started saving. Started saving little by little to make sure that it wasn't.
How much were we saving? Like 10K per month?
Because they said the hospital bill was going to be around 120 or so. So we were saving like 10K. No, was it 10K?
No, 120K was just on admission. You were going to pay down payment.
Then they were likely to give us change, which they would have given us if she didn't have
if we didn't have to do CS, which thankfully she did.
But there was another thing, so she had to do phototherapy for something. But anyway, so there were some of those financial challenges, but I think we were able to at least be responsible enough to save up. And then even though you had a call upon your life, you took on an additional job in those early years so that we could make it work. So I and then some of those financial things also used to bring some quarrels.
But you see, when you put it like this on live video, it sounds sweet and rosy, like I was so responsible, I took an additional job. But now you push me. Say it now.
I didn't push you now.
Remember that text? I'm the one wearing the ring. What's happening?
The thing is that we were engaged for like 2.5 years. So, and we were engaged for a while. When we got engaged,
she said, go get a job, bro. Go get a job.
It was more complicated than that. When we got engaged,
so now you're live, you're so responsible.
Let me just them the cheese job. When we got engaged,
I went to primary school. I said, I want to teach. Make a hear what?
It was not primary school, it was secondary school.
Okay, secondary school. I say I will teach intro tech. I will teach TD. Just let me hear.
Well, how you go engage somebody? So you won't marry 22.
When will be padlock?
One time I was in the office, one guy, I'm sure that guy is still single now. was trying to talk to me. I said, see, I'm engaged. He said, this one, now engagement ring, I be na cough.
The guy is a fool. I think that's
It's
where
not okay.
I think that's where the problem started. I think that it was after that he sent me that text.
I can't remember. So anyway,
Oh God.
well, I think that's some of the challenges, though, financial challenges. And then, of course, we're also trying to handle ministry because we're ministry. We've been in ministry together longer than we've been married.
Oh, yes.
Longer than we've been dating. Seth.
Yes.
So when you were just my mentor,
I don't really know why you joined the ministry, what your motives were, but we really.
You asked me about the time you asked me out and I said no. So all the shakara you're doing, as if no.
Wait,
I've been
I asked you
pining
out,
over you all over
and you said
all my
yes
life.
4 months after. It was 4 months after.
4 months. No, okay. What was I saying before that?
And when you
4 months?
said no, I moved on.
You did not move on.
moved
You
on.
didn't move on. No. Hey.
God had to show
Baba,
me a vision
to
say- say focus on, don't worry.
You didn't move on. You say when I was saying no, you say no problem.
Nigerian.
I'll move on. One time you now told me
When
that
we're
you likes
doing
one
things-
girl. Like I say okay, no problem.
That thing touch you. But anyway,
I said my
when we're
roommate
doing-
is her friend. I'm going to tell her to ask
When-
her out for you.
when
You now came
I
back.
was doing TTG, I was sitting at the back. You know all this.
Because you were my friend, that's how I was talking. You now came back and said, no, don't worry, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one, you're the one. You pursue me dying now.
I
Talk-
pursue you, even though.
I like you, but no be say, why you gonna do like say because you're a fresh guy.
No problem.
And I'm happy you pursue me, Sha.
No problem. I won't say more than that.
Okay.
Now God save you. Man.
You got saved. You're the one that got saved. Everybody, you guys know I had a crush on this guy. Was doing shakara. Anyway, we shall thank God. She be
We
here. You
thank
are
God.
now.
Yeah,
I know
you
the
don't
password
born
to
to.
your ATM.
You don't born to.
I know the
for
password
me.
to your ATM.
You don't born to. for me.
And adopt one. How many is that?
You're
3.
sitting on my couch. On my couch.
You are sleeping in my bed.
Okay, well, no wahala.
You are eating my food.
Actually,
I mean, anyway.
don't worry. Let's not.
I've asked all these questions before.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys, are there questions online? Please help me check.
If you have questions, please just put it.
Oh my goodness, I'm enjoying this video. Thank you for doing this with me.
Someone says we did it for 2.5 years. No.
No, we didn't
We're
date for.
engaged.
We were engaged for 2.5
For
years.
2.5 years.
We
We're
did it
dated
for like
4
3 years. 3 years. So I dating
Okay.
in 2011 July,
Okay.
and we got
Okay, that's
married
true.
2014
November.
November. So we were engaged for a long time. Jesus.
We thank the Lord.
We can do that.
But
period
it
was
was
not easy.
focus. It was focus. In my
Yeah.
defense, it was focus because I would have just dated you for 3 years, engaged you 1 month to the wedding, but it was focus.
Yeah, I don't actually blame because I also think that if maybe we didn't.
And I don't hold it against you that you almost made me take intro tech.
I don't tell you make you thief church money.
I know.
Uh-huh.
But I just
I
want to put it out
convince
there.
you to do
There was
a
nothing to
legitimate
thief.
job. I convince
I must be offering that time 2.5.
that time, but with the parents for ICM.
It
now.
was a miracle. No, I'm okay. It was.
Okay, we
we're
were
already on-
close
okay, yeah,
to the wedding when we moved to ICM. It was the same year we got married.
Oh yeah, it was the next year. We moved to ICM 2015.
No, we moved to ICM 2014 January.
Oh yeah, that's
Then we
true.
now got
That's true.
married. So
That's true.